Let's wait for the few to come on, because I'm dead important. Yeah. Brilliant. Just waiting for you all to come on, because I'm dead important. Oh. Brilliant. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy weekend. Hope you have a blinder. I hope it's a good one. I really do. What are you doing with your weekends, everyone? Type in the comments now what you're up to this weekend. Are you sitting in, doing nothing? Or are you going to do something about it? You're going to like go and embrace the weekend with the kids, preferably. Family members and stuff like that. Yes, Paul, looks happy Friday, mate. The hand stopped shaking, yeah. It happens throughout the day. But I'm a lot better now, thanks. Friday at last, yes, seller, Friday at last. And, right, yeah, so looking at the numbers, it looks like it might be a quiet show. Or will it? Tell me what you're all doing this weekend. Chilling at the weekend. John Henry, nice one, mate. I'm going to do a bit of chilling tonight. Happy supper weekend with my new puppy. Chelsea Hunter. Sounds like a great weekend, that. Yes. Irish Steve, all good. Sharon Muir is chilling. Cool. Well, it's the weekend, isn't it? And it's good to see that it's not that busy, the show. That means people are up to things. Maybe. But I thought I'd pop on anyway. You're on a few beers tonight. Alan, I don't drink. Maybe non-alcohol beers, yeah. Taking the kids out for the day. Nice one, Steve. Good man. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Thanks to the people that pre-ordered the book. We've gone back to number 4 in the charts, which is cool. It's up and down with the book charts at the minute. Hello from Scotland. Yes, Nancy Miller Lowell from Scotland, one of our supporters. Nice. So, a few freebies tonight if anybody wants them. Who wants a freebie? Do you want a free? I don't know. Do you want a free Kindle? Do you want a free? Do you want a free subscription to the show? Do you want to be a supporter of the page? You can get one of them free. Totally up to yous. Or if you just want to become a supporter, please click on the badge. If you want reimbursing for it, I'll give you your first month absolutely free. So, seeing as though it's a small show, if there's anyone on now, do you want a free subscription? I'll give it you. Or do you want a free book of mine, the Kindle? I'll give you that as well. I'll reimburse you for it. Yes, Joey Rimmer. It happens, mate. When books get released, so it will fluctuate. Yeah, man. That's what we're seeing, yeah. Where do I order the book? Chelsea Hunter. It's on the pin post there, my love. Pre-order now. You don't have to pay till the end of the month. And it's only $4.99, the cheapest way of getting my book. Making of an Addict. Hope you're doing great, bro. God bless and your family. We are your fans too. Samson, nice one, mate. Nice one, Carly, for sharing the live. Thank you. No, when he says Kindle, he means a copy of the Kindle version of the book. Exactly. Thanks for that. Thank you for that correction. So yeah, if anybody wants to pre-order my book, the link is there on the pinned comment. Evening, Graham. James Povey. So I tell you what, if I bring a guest on, do you all want to share the show out massively? Can you share the show out? And I'm gonna might possibly bring a guest on if I get a thumbs up off a certain somebody. Please share the show out now. There's a load of these on. Share the show out and please gift as many stars as possible to the show. We still haven't hit today's target, and that's all right. I'm not pressuring no one. I'll still come on tomorrow. But please, will you gift as many stars as you can now and share the show to as many groups? That'd be brilliant. Because all of you that are on now, you will attract a lot more by doing so. Commenting, love arts, sharing the show to as many groups as you can. Gifting stars, that will attract more people to the show. Got to buy my friend a copy of the hardback. Thank you, Rebecca. So yeah, come on guys, let's share it out. If I get a thumbs up off a certain somebody, I'm going to go live with them. And we're going to have a bit of a show. Chris Wilson, thank you for the stars, man. And don't forget, people, click on the stars icon. A lot of yous have got 200 stars for free. Whitner, back to it. My Wi-Fi was playing up. James, thank you for the stars, mate. Thank you, Paul, for sharing. Yep, stars and shares are always important for the show. As I can, Shinny. Thank you, Nancy Lowell from Scotland. Cheers, my love. Stars party is on now. Becca, nice one. We've got a stars party on as well. So, yeah, please share the show out to as many groups as you can right now and gift as many stars. And we might get a special guest on tonight. Yeah? Thank you, Nancy. Let's get some shares out. Just hit the shares. Hit the share button and share to a load of your groups. And you will get more people on. It's usually quiet on a Friday night. But if you all share the show out and gift a load of stars, we'll get good algorithm. Come on, there's got to be more than 21 shares. Come on, people. Start hitting them buttons now. That's how this show works. That's how it's so widely known. Thanks for always being honest, Shinette, and helping others. Top fella, you're welcome, Rebecca. So, yeah, come on, everyone. Get sharing the show out to loads of groups. And please gift as many stars as you possibly can. And we're going to do some giveaways tonight, people. If you want them. Some people might not just want the giveaways. And that's all right. Share, everyone. Yes, Dan. You all right, our kid? Excuse me. Stop it. Michelle, thank you for the stars. Come on, share it out. I noticed somebody gave me 3,000 stars before on the show that I wasn't even on. She'll know who she is. I just want to say thank you so much for them stars. Share. Out the park. Yes. Come on, 45 shares. Come on, everyone. Get shared in the show to loads of groups. For goodness sake. Just being IKEA in Wellington. And the Tomkin brothers was in there getting shit off some Saints fans. Thought was only the footer. Obviously not. The Tomkins brothers, are they rugby players? Yeah, Dan, we're all good, our kid. Hope you and the family are as well. So they're slowly climbing in numbers now, which is good. And we might get a special guest on this show. You never know. But stars and shares is important tonight, especially tonight because it's Friday night. Come on, we're at 140 viewers now. If you all share to loads of groups, you're going to invite loads of more people on. Shares and stars. Thank you, Michelle. So, Joe, yeah, mate, okay for Catalans now. Sorry, crashed. I sent 5. Thank you, James Pulver. Yes, Doctor. So tonight, if you want a free supporter badge, you can have one. You just got to subscribe yourself and we'll reimburse your money. And if anybody wants saying that, that's just, yeah, I'll give away free supporter badges tonight if you pre-order in the book as well, something like that. Samantha Futer, thank you for the stars. Cassie, thank you for the stars. It says 899 in stars. I'm going on this morning, lad. I'll promote your book. Yeah, Joey. Be good to see you on telly, mate. Carrying that message, mate, of experience, strength and hope. Well, it's a pretty chilled show, isn't it, really? Should we keep it chilled? Or shall I raise my voice and swear a little to get more people on? Yeah. Facebook, give me algorithm for that. Louise Faye, thank you for the stars. Paula Snowden, thank you for the stars. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for contributing stars to the show. Keeping me on these channels. So yeah, if you're going to pre-order my book now, if you're going to pre-order it, give us a thumbs up. It's the quickest way of getting it. You don't have to pay a thing. You don't have to pay a thing to pre-order it. Comes out at the end of the month. And you get it first. The bookmaking of an addict for $4.99. Just click on that link there. Do you want it? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're getting it. Tell you where we are in the charts. So when people donate stars, what do you do with them? Do you donate it to charity? Nah. Done loads of that, me, mate. Done loads of charity. Charity starts at home, doesn't it? With my own kids and stuff like that. Yeah? Gonna pre-order the paperback. Now, you can't order it till the 31st of May. Sorry about that. It's just the rules. Catherine, thank you for the stars. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. You know. Yeah, so when you're getting your blue tip backs, you know, I don't really give a shit anymore about that stuff. Thanks for asking, though. Jenna, thank you for the stars. Do you donate some of your wage to charity? If I want to, yeah. If I want to, like, buy people subscriptions or... Yeah, I can do what I want, really. Not really held to anything. So I'm going to tell you where we are in the charts anyway. Oh, well, that's a bit better. Number 4 in health and recovery books. We're number 5 in psychology and eating disorders. And we're number 6 in lifestyle and eating disorders. So we're going to go to number 4. And there we are. Books are doing well. We're still above Russell Brand. And yeah, we're at number 4. And hot new releases are, we are at number 2. And obviously Sober on a Drunk Planet is doing great at the minute. For obvious reasons. And let's go back. Let's go back at the back. Psychology and eating disorders. Right, accept that. There we are, number 5. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Hot new releases. Yay, we're at number 1. We are at number 1 there. Happy days. We've got new releases. Family and lifestyle, we're at number 6. And I'm alright with that as well. And hot new releases, we're at number 1 again. Whoop whoop. So that ain't bad. Better than a kick in the dick. Jenny Hilson, thank you for the stars. Give me a shout when you are back home. I'd like to meet you. I don't really go and meet people, Jamie, off social media. Dangerous out there on social media at the minute. Not that I can't handle myself or anything like. Hey, it's a bit cold, you know. I might get me fucking blanket. Bit chilly in Cyprus tonight, people. Thank you, Jenny, again for the stars. Thank you, everyone. Dangerous for people like you. The decent people are safe. Jamie, why? What you saying? What you saying, Jamie? Dangerous for people like me. What you gonna do about it? Probably nothing. You silly sausage. Ooh. Nice profile pic though. With your tricep, side tricep thing going on. Why do you shake from beer? It means your body's craving it. So yeah, not bad in the charts. Not bad at all, really. Pretty good. Number 4. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm alright with that. I think we'll keep climbing over the weeks. And if we don't, that's alright as well. It is what it is. Kieran Hilton. Alright, Kieran. You alright, brother? There's a few more people on now. How do you get to come on? Graham got a request to come on. It's open. We're going to get Graham Cooper on tonight, people. How about this, Graham? You've got to request to come on live broadcast. There's a little green man. Click on the green man. Let's get rid of this dickhead. See ya. Right, so you can. Somebody's requested to come on, Graham. So by all means, mate. Get myself wrapped up for the show. And again, yeah, thanks everybody for gifting stars. To pre-order my bookmaking of an addict, the link is there. All you got to do is click on it and you can pre-order now and don't pay till the end of the month, $4.99. When it comes out, you get it first. Bottom of the screen, Graham, where it's got comments and all that, there'll be like a green figure. Click on that. Saying that, it's showing you now. I can ask you, I think. 1 minute. I can, right now. Yes, hi, Graham.
You there, Shinny?
I'm here, mate. How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, nice one, mate, because I'm not going to give the monsters the satisfaction of actually capturing my face, if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all, mate.
Because the reason being is, mate, you know what they're like and what they get up to.
Yeah, it can be pretty bad, as we all
take a while, these monsters. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Can you still hear me?
Hello, Graham.
Well, Shinny, the reality is, mate, I'm just still in work. I'm off to the youth club in about the next 20 minutes, but I just thought I'd come on and give you a bit of support, lad, yeah?
Nice one, mate.
Because Yeah, well, there's a lot of people who are obviously watching yourself, who in some respects, you know, they listen to all these comments, yeah? And they haven't got a clue what's gone on for the past last year, mate, or the year and a half. So, if it's all right, can I just have a little chat?
Of course you can.
Listen,
yeah, you can let people know what's gone on. I just don't like to...
Well, what are the tell people who are listening and watching what's going on is just some of the facts from the beginning, right? Because these people call themselves the vulnerable protectors, okay?
Yeah.
And last March, when they came to you to shut you down and destroy you, one of their first actions was to infiltrate the tribe and publicise the very same people who were proclaiming to protect.
Exactly.
They took the personal testimonies and pictures of their families and they posted them in both the open public groups and their own private groups. And what they did with them is they were ridiculing and humiliating and intimidating all of them vulnerable people. That's how they was protecting them. But they haven't stopped, you know that, because there's only one thing they want to do, which is destroy you and everything around you.
Yeah.
Let's not get away from it, because then they went for Maxine, right?
Yeah.
And an unborn baby. They made loads of pages about your partner because she decided to stand by you like a partner would do.
Yeah.
They created pages about your child who wasn't even born, mate, right?
Yeah.
They stuck heads on the child around the colour of the skin, the paternity. They've attacked you, Maxine, and your unborn baby for over a year. After that, mate, because that didn't work, they then went for your admin.
Yeah.
They went for Whitney and other females who were part of your admin, and they intimidated them. They harassed them. They set up pages ridiculing them too.
Yeah.
And you know what, mate? That didn't work. So then they went for your family. First they went for your mum, who's never harmed anyone. And I'll tell you, faceless bastards out there, that woman is well loved in Salford. You haven't got a clue what she's done to help people. And I'll guarantee you, you haven't got the balls to get off your asses and come and front the things. That's why most of you are faceless. Same as I'm staying faceless at the moment, because I know what you do. Over a year ago, you all contacted my employer to get me a sack. Look on that wall. I'm still here, bastards.
Can I just say, Greg?
So remember that.
Can I just add to that? So they homed in on you, totally dismissed all the work that you do for our communities, and we've knew each other for decades now, Graham. And the likes of yourself, for these to try and get you sacked for somebody that does so much good in the community for our youths, and they dismiss. They don't give a fuck about the youths. They don't give a fuck about my family. They're just homing on us, and they want to destroy us no matter what it takes, no matter who is caught up in the crossfire. Which for you, if you would have got sacked, so many people would have you wouldn't have benefited. You would have lost so much.
Well,
the community would have lost. Go on.
Shinny, I work in Salford, and I work with some of the most challenging young people and adults about.
Yeah.
Okay? So my employers know what I do. They also know what you're going through, mate. So carry on with your fucking reports, all of you. Do what you can best, all right? You're not scaring me off anymore, right? And I'll tell you something. There's a lot of people on your page who are afraid to speak out, and I'm hoping by the time I finish saying what I've got to say, they will start to speak out, because I'm not finished with the abuse.
They are turning now. I get a lot of messages now, more than ever, saying we was there, we didn't really know the story in the beginning, we joined their pages, they turned on us, they started attacking myself and my children and this, that and the other. I'm sorry, Shinny, we wish you all the best, and I don't have a go at none of them. I don't have a go at none of them at all, because they're not the instigators. There's so many people turning on them now.
Shinny, if there's one thing about you, mate, you've been humble through this process with people who you've actually made up with. People who attacked you in the beginning, you've got the decency and at least the backbone to say I made a mistake. Yep. These vulnerable protectors who are faceless won't do that because they're not interested. So after targeting your mum, guess who they went for next? Your fucking son, 18 years of age, bit personal now. They're the kids I work with. You tried to destroy an 18-year-old teenager, you wankers. Yeah. And then after that, mate, it got worse. right? It got worse because they followed your daughter. They filmed your daughter on holiday. They put your daughter all over the internet. Let's not forget this, vulnerable protectors. You lot who sit beside these people, talk to them every day, like, laugh, share their images and their pictures. You are as bad as that bastard who took the pictures. And do not, none of you, try and deflect the blame. You are as bad as that because you still associate with him on the page. After going for Gracie Lee, they also went for all the people in your group, Shinny, including me and others, with the lies, the allegations at the end of the day. And you know what? The truth is, they targeted not just me, many of us, right? Yeah. And you know what I call these lot? I call them monsters. You know, like the Banshee and the Bogeyman, who your mum and dad tells you about. You know why that is? Because you never fucking see the Banshee or the Bogeyman, just like these cowards at the end of the day. Yeah. So the main, behind all of this, right, are literally no more than 10 to 15 people who have been harassing many social media people like yourself for the last 5 years. The fucking experts at it, but more importantly, they are cowards. I know the names of all.
Can I add as well?
And I will not be...
Can I add as well? Not once out of us all, where for me, you know, and I'll speak for me, and I know there's loads of other things like yourself, like the fantasists, these people, they're already speaking to Amazon as if they're fucking solicitors. Like I've caused so many suicides in the world. The fantasist on an alleged rape against me. They infiltrated a woman to speak on their show. The Belfast fellow, who we all know, infiltrated a woman to talk about that. The women turned on him for that. When Gracie Lee was followed, when she was 10 years old, it was down to him again. It was also down to him saying he was going to email the hotel where I was at with my pregnant missus, my stepson, my daughter and my mum, to say that was some kind of rapist. The same man again, Mr. Neville from Belfast. The same one from Tandergee, from Belfast, the same man. Also, social services called, saying I'm a danger to my children. Social services got involved. We can speak about this now because it's over. But we had to go through loopholes with them. We had to jump through hoops and have conversations and interviews. No, we didn't tell no one this, but now we know at the end, they gave us a massive apology and commended me for my work and Maxine for the bravery. You know what we said to him? Fuck off. We don't want nothing from you. What you've done, you jumped on the bandwagon when you got false claims and allegations made to us. But now we're being told, it goes, they infiltrated people like my stepson's real dad and got information. That's how social services was called. All these things, all them horrible things that they done behind the scenes. And like Salford Online jumped on the bandwagon as well. They got the cells fucking closed down and people got threatened and nearly got hurt. That's the truth.
Listen, right? So let's get this right. There might be 1,300 on their pages, but it's consistent through them all, right? And it's like anything else at the end of the day. What's going on here is there's a good, like I say, 10 to 15 who are fucking experts on creating pages, hiding the electronic footprint, a lot. But still, the monsters at the end of the day, because what they do is they have targeted all them people in your tribe who was vulnerable. We know that. They targeted Lorna. They set a page up about what? The very same people who are no doubt commenting on this thread now are mates with the Irish fella and the other fucker from Kent. They're still mates now, but guess what? A load of people recognised how bad that was. So all these fuckers sat on your live now who are still mates with the Irish fella, you're as bastard bad, a lot of you. You actually condone that behaviour. And you know what? One day we're going to bring your fucking names out, all right, yeah?
Yeah, you know what? That will come because we've continued, we've not stopped. But every chance we get, any chance I get to go against a few certain individuals, especially Mr. Neville from Belfast, who comes up with rape allegations, threatening to email an hotel that I was in, setting up a woman to follow my daughter, my mother, who's 10 years old, threatening to end my life.
I need to recognise the error of my ways, like he's the fucking IRA or something. That's how he was talking to me. And then other friends from Ireland got him said, he's a fucking dirty, horrible bastard. We're going to deal with him.
Shinny, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the big dog scenario, yeah? You know, like when you travel around Spain, you always see a big fucking turd on the floor. And beside it are these little turds where all the little dogs try and hide the scent of the big dog. And you know what? Over a year ago, mate, you got attacked, right? Yeah, and you actually made up with the person who attacked you, which is why I got nothing but credit for you. And what happened is, in some respects, you cleaned that shit away. But the little dogs, i.e., the little fucking little faceless trolls, carried on shitting. And what happens is, you know what lands on shit? Flies.
You're right. Do you know the biggest challenge I ever had, Graham? The biggest challenge I ever had was at the beginning. And I'll say, you know, I'll take my hat off to him and I'll say him out loud. Wayne, we went at each other and we ended up arguing one night. And then in the end of it, it kind of come out from us both that we didn't really know why we were both arguing. And I made the apology, and so did he. And none of them could none of them could clean his boots in this whole world. Because he'd come at me full force, and I'll give him all respect to that. He was never going to fucking back down. But you know how he done it? He done it face to face with me. But he never brought my kids to it and stuff. Never. Wayne never done that. We had more fucking arguments than anything. It's skilled. The man is skilled. But what these lot trying to do, they try and mimic what Wayne did. And not one of them was fucking.
Yes,
not one of them has come close.
Let me finish my analogy off, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, because, like I said, you clean that big turd up, but it's still left the smell there, and you see these little turds all around it.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do is get the big dog to recognise their scent at the end of the day. But like you said, when you see little turds, what do you normally see on little turds? You see fucking flies. Now, as a rule, a fly would rather have a tandoori curry or a McDonald's. But when they're desperate like these lot, they'll land on the shit. They know it looks like shit, they know it smells like shit, and they know it tastes like shit. But guess what? They still eat it. That's who these are. So the little turds are the likes of the ones who've been at it years, trying to impress the big guy, right? All the flies floating around it are the ones who are hanging on, the ones who pick up the bits of information that is totally wrong, the ones who won't acknowledge your 10-year-old girl was followed, filmed, and put on the fucking internet. And they need to acknowledge that. Well, Shinny, let me go on, mate, if you don't mind, because it never stopped there, right? They targeted, these are the protectors of the vulnerable, remember? The protectors of the vulnerable. People, remember that we are here to protect the vulnerable from Shinny, you wankers. You went in their inboxes, you attacked hundreds of them by attacking their families, and don't deny it, we've got all the proof. You know what, Shinny? I didn't join this group. I've never joined your group, and you know that. I don't subscribe, but I'm more than happy to donate money to you and your cause, because I believe what you do, right? And you know why? You've got an important message. You're honest about your past. And you know what? For being honest about your past, these bastards have twisted their fucking narrative of it, mate, to turn it into what they believe rather than what is the truth. I've known you for decades, and you know what a lot of people won't realise on this live stream here? Is a young girl got killed round our way by a speedy driver, right? He fucking murdered her, and he got off. He got a light prison sentence, and all her friends were devastated, and our community was devastated, and you brought us together through Party in the Park. You came on not once, many years on the trot, raising thousands of pounds for our local charity, for that young girl who got killed. These lot haven't got a fucking clue about that. I'm talking years ago before you became who you was on social media. But let's have it right, mate. The reason why they're picking on you is because you do stand up for yourself. You won't take shit. And you know what? Good on you. You're a fucking Salford lad, right? And I'm not going to name the name of the project. And you know why? I don't trust these. I don't trust them anywhere. They will twist anything they can do.
I know.
Let's have a be honest here, Shinny. You know what? I've got a choice if I want to join you, right? And so does everyone else. And these vulnerable protectors, as they call themselves, are stopping people from having that choice. Who are they to deny people the opportunity to, one, donate to you, and two, to listen to your message every day? I have never paid a penny in the past 5 years I've been watching you. Not one fucking penny at the end of the day. So there are many people out there who actually get this for free. Now, I don't come on here for recovery reasons or mental health reasons. In fact, I'm a mental health worker. I work with people in both of them spheres, and I would never deny them the opportunity to make a choice about who they want to support and who they don't want to support. But the vulnerable protectors know best. They know best. I'll tell you why they know best. They condone and support people who follow, film, and publicise 10-year-old fucking girls on the internet, mate. Right? So if I want to join and subscribe or donate to you, who are you lot to tell me I cannot? I work, I pay my taxes, I pay my insurance, and you know what? Some of you lot having to go Shinny need to get off your asses, look in your own backyards and your own communities and see what you can do with your fucking efforts there instead of wasting it on here. But I'll tell you what, one thing I've got to get across here, mate, yeah? There's been a consistent theme all the way through it. They've attacked many females. Many females.
Yeah.
And you know, they've got pages on Whitney, they've got pages on your man, they've got pages on Maxine. Why would anyone do that to destroy you, mate? They're all as guilty as each other because you know what? They might not post it, but they laugh, share, ridicule it. They are as bad, all of them.
Yeah.
And that theme, you know what? That misogynistic behaviour is just totally pushing aside. They will be sat there now laughing with each other, ignoring the fact that that's what they've done, mate. And people need to know that this is just not about you. This is about targeting, intimidating lots of people, right? They use manipulation and psychological techniques to destroy people who support you. They undermine your message by lying. They taunt and humiliate people who stand up for you, mate. Well, fuck off, right? Yeah, I'm standing up for him. You're not getting rid of me. And I'm hoping that a lot of people out there will actually listen to the abuse that's gone on. Ignore some of this shit they're on about. Just listen to the chronological abuse of how many women, children, families that they've been targeted. You know what, mate? The monsters, that's what I call them, right? Yeah? The judgmental, the hypocritical, the destructive, they're obsessed. Some of them have obvious mental health issues, but they manifest bullshit on a large scale. The bitter and the jealous, but mainly they're obsessed. That's why the 99p book is where it is. They also, mate, you ready?
Yeah.
They display a massive pack instinct. They see the weak, they jump on them. These are the vulnerable protectors, remember? Them who protect the vulnerable people, right? That's what they're proclaiming to do. For all we know, mate, people have either relapsed, got worse mental health issues, or even worse, committed suicide because of some of the things these bastards have done, attacking people's families. And you know what? I can sit here very clearly and say to you, they went for my sister. They went for my sister's child at the end of the day because he was 18 years of age, trying to do stuff with him. That was just to try and get back at me. And I'm not the only fucking one, mate, yeah? So one of the reasons they target you is because your language, which is the language of the street and the language of the lived experience, they don't like. You haven't got a fucking certificate. You haven't got a qualification. But I've never seen any one of them others, faceless bastards, pull a certificate up or a qualification. You know why, Shinny? Because they're fucking faceless cowards.
Yeah.
That's why they'll allege everything against you at the end of the day because they are faceless fucking cowards. I'll tell you what, I will challenge any of yous, main fucking lot, to come on a live screen, show your faces, and then have a debate about it, okay, yeah? So the reality is about them, Shinny, is your language does not necessarily agree with the academic approach to this work. I've been doing this 15 fucking years now. My language works perfect with the kids I work with, right? And if any of you want to tot it off and have a complaint, good luck, you dickheads. But fundamentally, mate, the cowards.
Yeah.
They are taking advantage of the people who've got the balls, like Wayne, to stand up and front things. And they're all in the background doing the shit they do. They utilise that fucking idiot from Kent, that other knobhead from Belfast. You see them on there, but you won't see none of the rest, mate, because they're faceless fucking cowards, right? And you know what, mate? I'm sorry, but this has been going on a year and what, 3-4 months?
Yeah.
And people who support you need to realise and recognise that they throw a lot of shit, which is just nothing but lies, in their own fucking manifestations and their heads. They create these things, right? And then they go with it. They are absolutely shit up on killing your opposition. I've had over 3 30-day bans for standing up to these. So God knows how many other people who support you are in the same situation, because that's how these do it. They shut down and cancel anyone who challenges them. And it's not just you, Shinny. They've done this to other families and other people at the end of the day, mate. And I'm sorry, but the reality is people who are listening to you, okay, and watch you regular, need to understand the full circumstances and facts of what you've gone through for the last year. I'm going to shut up in a minute, because the reason why I've come on here is I spent the early part of my life in care. I spent the early part of my life in the criminal justice system. And I went through every abuse you can fucking imagine. And then twat says to me, keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Sorry, people, not no more. That's what you're getting. I'm sticking by this man because he's genuine. And if you don't like it, send another fucking email to me boss and see what he does. Because last time he patted me on the back and says, well done, Graham.
Yeah.
So it sounds a bit, you know what, Shinny? I sound like quite angry at the end of the day. And I am. And I'm frustrated with it all because it's a problem you can't deal with, because they are hiding behind these profiles. And you don't see them. And you know why you don't see them? And they do hide. Because if you could then spread out the shit they're doing to you and in this world, people in their communities would know how bad a monster they are.
Do you know?
So instead they hide behind.
The instigators for me, here's a prime example. So the Belfast fella, yeah, that was threatening to end my life and had my kids followed and all that and this, that and the other and rape this and social services that. When people turned on him from Belfast, and I believe that they're really going to start turning on him again, right? Because we're talking about it, we're opening up about it. He got on one of his shows that was sent to us with not the Belfast tone he was to me when he was threatening to end my life. It was more like, I'm just scared for my mummy's welfare. I'm just scared for my mommy. That is exactly how he was talking, as if he'd done nothing wrong. Manipulating the people that was listening to him, like, oh, Stuart, this is so bad. None of like, oh yeah, but look what you've done to his daughter and fucking allegations of rape and this, that and the other. None of that, Stuart. You was more like, I'm really scared for my mommy. And it was just what he was doing. He was manipulating all these listeners. The other fella from Kent does the exact same thing for their narrative. Yeah. They manipulate the vulnerable and the weak-minded, and that is the truth. There's a lot of vulnerable people, real people that support them because they're being manipulated by them instead of listening to a real message like mine, which is an honest message. And they're lying to them all the fucking time.
And Shinny, you see these others, right? The truth is about the others. You know the flies on the shit, yeah? Around the little turds being like the ones who put the pages up and they've got multiple pages. They're the little turds. The flies on the shit are the others who believe this fucking pro-victim story, because he's not a victim, mate. This guy petrol bombs people's houses, right? Yeah, let's have it fucking right. This guy has petrol bombed people's houses. Never mind, follow, film, and publicise your 10-year-old baby, for fuck's sake. But you know what? People have got on him. There are a lot of people who've got on him now. So you lot who listen and still have it with him, do not try and get away from the fact that you are a part of that problem. You are a part of the group that targeted a 10-year-old girl and put her all over social media, you sick twats. Now, Shinny, you know what? I did say I was going to come on, mate, because I can't sit by anymore and watch it, and I do believe others need to fucking stand up for you. And I would love to see all of these lot in an open arena where we could discuss these issues as civil people. I'm not going to hold my breath, mate, because I know with some of these names, they're fucking shit houses. I'm going to carry on doing the work I do in Salford, right?
Yeah.
You will not get rid of me, you fucking trolls and you monsters. I don't care what you say. Vote who you want, you dickheads. You know what? You tried last year, and like I said, I got a fucking pat on the back. So carry on, be my guest, inform my employer, do what you want. while you're bullying and picking on 10-year-old fucking girls, like I says to you, in the criminal justice system, they tried to make us be quiet, and we stood up, and for that we got battered black and blue. I'm prepared the same again. I'll stand up for you, Shinny, mate. And if they want to beat me black and blue, they fucking can, but they will not tell me to keep quiet, and neither should anyone else who's watching and listening to this. They need to realise how bad and how deadly they are, and how many lone females, vulnerable females, children they have attacked in the pursuit of destroying you. Now, I'm not putting my face on, mate, and you know why? Because they just want fucking ammunition. They can have the old pictures that they've already done shit with, and they know where to work, and they can get on with it as far as I'm concerned, because you ain't stopping me doing the job I do well in Salford. All right, you knobheads.
Yeah, nice one, Graham. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome, shit. And you know what? People need to do it more for you.
Yeah, I know. And I keep saying that, Graham. People, when they see someone getting trolled, stick up for them, because you'll create a movement. If one person does it, another person will support the people that are getting fucking attacked by these trolling communities, because it's wide and far. It's horrible. Listen, I'm brave. I've got thick skin. So is my partner, and that's what they couldn't stand. But there's a lot of people that have become mentally unwell. A lot of suicide attempts, and we've got all the evidence on this. People that are on their own, with children, women, with people literally knocking on the fucking doors, filming it, and then you get this entourage of people laughing. Ha ha! Are we not supposed to protect the women and children? Is that all gone now?
Oh,
it's all gone.
See, that's how obsessed and delusion these lot are. They don't care, mate. They want to destroy you. And before I go, I want to say thanks and well done to Whitney for fucking standing there in the face of the abuse you've had. I want to say thanks and well done to fucking Maxine. You know why? How she's put up with the hate and the abuse she's received. Considering she was pregnant, at the end of the day, she deserves a fucking medal. Your mum, you tell your mum, phone me if ever any comes near her house at the end of the day. That won't happen, because these lot have no backbone, right? All the other women who have been on your admin pages, in your tribe, Shinny, these are women haters, and some of them are fucking women, right? How do we take that on board? It isn't normal, and that's the problem. Going back to what I said before, they're that covered in shit, these flies, for the little turds. They don't know what's going on. They've got they're hypnotised by shit. Now, like I said, Shinny, mate, I'm going to carry on doing the jobs I do in Salford, working with young people in youth clubs. That's where I'm off next. Yeah. Getting young people fucking jobs, working with people who come out of prison, banging back into work within 6 fucking weeks, mate. All right? Yeah. Let these have a go at me at my organisation, and I'll tell you what, next week I'll put it up exactly how far they got. You see all that? That will still be in the background behind fucking me when I come on here. I'm going nowhere, bollocks. All right?
Nice one, Graham. Thanks for coming on, mate.
Take care, mate.
You too, brother.
You're welcome, shit.
Thanks for the support.
Take care.
Always. Cheers, mate. Graham Cooper, everyone. Graham has supported this movement since day dot anyway. And, yeah, he was a bit angry. And, yeah, but I sometimes call that passion. He's passionate about what we do on here, yeah, what he does himself in the community, and he sees with clear eyes, a clear vision. He's not sat at home on fucking benzos and weed and prescription drugs and on the piss, hating on the world. He's out there helping communities, and he has done for decades, yeah. And then what he spoke about tonight, the charity work that I've done for all the years before even Facebook was on, before all this was happening, we all got together as communities and raised a lot of money for charity. I've always done that. So when you get these horrible people, and I know that's why Graham gets riled the more so, when they're battering me down like you don't do fuck all this, that and the other, because I don't come on. I'm not one of them people to say, oh, look what I've done this, that and the other. But people are getting that pissed off now that I've witnessed what I've done in the past, that they've had enough. I've not come to that point where I will say, right, I've done this, that, the other for other people, because who am I pleasing? I know what Graham's just done. He's just pleased the massive percent of people that are on to watch these shows for the reason of recovery. and addiction and mental health. Like I say, I don't like to come on anymore. It's pushed. It's not pushed me off social media. It's pushed me off the idea of trying to help people in addiction and mental health. Because you know what? That many people stabbed me in the fucking back from the recovery facility worlds. Yep. I'd had enough of them stabbing me in the fucking back. Never mind the trolls. Yeah. Because they don't like the way I do it. It doesn't suit their narrative of fellowship or recovery groups or peer support or rehabs or detoxes. My way is different, and because of that, they can't stand it. But yeah, it was really good. Yes, John Lawrence, put up much effort into sorting themselves out. Yeah, that's what they want to do. And I tell you what, I'm going to offer any of them to come on now. I'll offer any of them. Mr. Neville, Mr. Green, I'll offer any of you to come on this live with me. Now all that has been stated, I'm not seeing no angry faces. I'm not seeing nothing. Do you know why? Because I think what Graham's just come out with there, it sank into a lot of your thick skulls that supported him in the past, that are still supporting him now without a clue what you're supporting. Yeah? And what they stand for. They don't stand for anything. That isn't anything. Following children. Yeah, Mr. Neville won't come on. He's hiding out making memes. The truth sets you free. Yeah? Mr. Neville, I ask you to come on now. You're one of the biggest orchestrators of all this madness. Rape. Yeah? Children. Yeah? Threats to kill. Mr. Neville. Yeah? Pregnant women. Unborn children. Mothers. The list is endless. Mr. Neville, you are a monster. Mr. Green, you are a monster. You're manipulating vulnerable people's thinking. That's what you're doing. You're master manipulators. Yous are the narcissists. You would walk over any of these people that laugh and joke about what this horrible stuff you do. You would walk over them in a fucking split second. You don't care for anyone, you people. You don't. I'm just scared for my mummy. What a crock of shit. Mr. Neville and Mr. Green. Yeah, I'm not bothered about, like Graham said, the flies on the shit. Yeah? I'm bothered about the shit itself. All these flies would go away if they would stop. Are they going to stop? That's none of my business if they want to stop or not. The false allegations, photos of children, and the endless memes of innocent women is shocking. He really needs help. Yeah, do you know, I think, you know, his local community, even the police know about him. We've had conversations. We've had to have conversations with Tandagi police over him, over his behaviour. It's up the wall. But I don't think the police have got enough about him to do anything. But you know who I believe will do something about it? Their own community. Yeah? The community of Tandagi, knowing that there's a monster in their area. Well, all these people who I know on here tonight, I hope you now realise that these monsters have done what these monsters have done. Come see me, people, if you want to see the proof. Nice one, Graham. Graham is a legend from Iron Heart and a good mate to you, Shinny. Keep it real, stay strong. Yeah, thank you, Irene. And you know what? I'm scared for the kids. Adults can handle themselves. Well said, Vic. I tell you what, a lot of people turn their backs when it all kicks off. Graham was certainly not one of them. Whitney was certainly not one of them. They stayed. They stayed and fought through it. And that's the truth. Whitney won't mind me saying, these people, she has her own problems. Yep. Domestic abuse and violence. And these animals was putting her address up where she has 4 children. 3 children. 4 now, we're 3. And putting her address up so certain people could find that address where these children, where these babies And these people claim that they're there to help the vulnerable. So yeah, I'm glad you all did that tonight. Yeah, because they're good people. So for me, the monster in my eyes is Neville. He's a monster. Lee, he's not well. You've seen him. But Mr. Neville, I asked you to come on the show now. I know you're watching now. I'm asking you to come on the show and have a decent conversation if you can hold your temper. Got 4 children, 1 disabled child, and they think it's right what they're doing. Well said, Whitney. Debs Miller. I watched you all the way through it, Shinny. It broke my heart watching what you went through. Thank you, Debs. Didn't you go to someone's home to attack them? But see, Harley Quinn, false account. I'm going to ask you to come on, Harley. I'll ask you to come on now. I'll ask you to come on. You can blank the screen and talk to me. I didn't think you'd come on, coward. Nothing like the truth to set the record straight, Shinny, bro. Well said, David Reynolds. Yeah, and that's where we're at with it. So you know what I want to say to all the people that have stuck right by me and with me, along with Graham and Whitney, and then supported through comment, saying you're honourable bastards and this, that and the other, knowing that they could possibly target you. I'm just going to say now, well done for your bravery. Yeah? Viva the brave. Mr. Neville and Mr. Green, they will get their comeuppance. They can't continue doing this towards women and children. It's disgusting what they're doing. The allegations, the time wasted with police and social services that need that time to help real children in need and women in need, and you're doing prank calls. Doing prank calls to the likes of the social services when they need them hours to protect real children and women. It's fucking disgusting. But yeah. Yeah. Standards 1. That's what we do, brother. Yeah, man. Nice one, Gary Weir. We'll always give you back. Thank you. Nice one. Can everybody please become supporters of the page again? Yeah, they deserve what's coming. Sound Sharon. Can everybody please become supporters of the page again? As we add it. Do I want to do things for charity? If I do, I will. If I don't, I don't. It's totally my choice, but that is my choice. Yeah? I think most of you know what my choices will be. So I'm asking you all now, please click on that subscriber badge and become supporters again of the page and let it get back to where it was before it got destroyed. It's funny how they watch, then comment, yet they got false accounts, like you said, cowards, yeah? To become a supporter, click the 3 dots at the bottom of your screen. Thank you, Anthony Chester. Thank you, everybody. Look, click on the 3 dots at the bottom of the screen and become a supporter of the page. And mark my words, if it kicks off again, of course I'll put advertisements out to get more people to the page, to build it to the numbers that we once had. Curtis Carr, nice one. Irene Hart, Curtis, all of you, please click on that supporter badge and get them badges next to your names again. Let's make this page where it used to be. Definitely. Thank you, Stacey. Look, as soon as a few start doing it, everybody will start doing it and making this page what it once was. So please click on the supporter badge and gift as many stars as you ever want to the show. Yeah. Thank you, Mandy Mason. Cheers. Mandy, please become a supporter as well. That's what we're after. And also, if anybody wants a 3-month subscription to get up in the recovery tribe and be a part of the new group to this page, by all means, let us know and we'll reimburse your $8.99. Nick, thank you for the stars. Thank you, Irene. I want everyone back. I believe everybody should come back after the year that we've had. Everybody. And I know it was scary for a lot of years to turn you back. It was, but we're still here. And we won't mind the support back now, to be fair. Yes, Peter Lewis. 330 stars. Nice one, Julie. Yeah, so look, the book's doing what it's doing. The book will do what it's going to do. But for me to continue to work on social media, with all this mess that's still out there, after the book is out, I want the page to be running how it used to be. Not as big. I don't want all them subscriptions. It was crazy. 1,000, 1,200 subscribers. It was crazy. It was great. It was great to see what kind of fucking money a show could earn. It was. But look what poison it brought with it. Yeah. But I've not been working at the bin. Single parent. Well, look, Stacey, like I say, I'll give away tonight. Jenny, thank you for the stars. Become a supporter now and we'll reimburse your money. You'll get your free month. I'll do that to anybody that's struggling right now. I'll pay for your first month. But you've got to become a supporter yourself. And then we'll just reimburse you. No angry faces, yeah. Do you know why? Because Mr. Neville and Mr. Green are staying stum. Yeah? So the shit ain't talking. So the flies aren't about. Pre-ordered your book yesterday. I'm going to call in the studio and sign it for me. Yes, Paul McCarthy. Yes, Paul. Of course I will, my mate. Paul, are you alright, my mate? Be a good read for you, that. I've been there since Christmas. Em Louise, yes, nice one, Em. And whilst you helped me many times. Nice one, Em. Paul, good to see you on then, my mate. I'm not aware I ever cancelled it. Thought it was still running. Nice one, Mandy Mason. Well, that's very kind of you. That's to anyone. Thank you, Joanne Leonard. Yeah. Become a supporter, and if you want reimbursing, there's no problem. We're all on our end. Yes, our kid. Our kid, I wanted to get hold of you. It's Christmas #1 time again. Get all your workers to pre-order loads of books. But yeah, look, that's the most important thing as well. Obviously, the monsters decided to start purchasing a 99 pence Kindle book to keep knocking me down in the charts. We've been number 3, number 2, number 4. We've been number 8. We're above Russell Brand still, and we're not even released yet. And that's all right. But what I say to that is, there's only so many times they can order a 99 pence book. So what I'm asking you now is slap them in the face, and all of you, get your friends, your families, order as many times as you possibly can the book Making of an Addict. It's the cheapest and fastest way of getting it, $4.99. So on the 31st of May, you can order them, the hardback and the paperback, so you don't get it that day. But to get the book that day is by clicking on that pre-order link. Don't even take your money till the end of May. Anyway, it's totally free to click on it now and pre-order. So if you want that book, you'd be a fool to not click on that link. So if you're going to click on that link now, give me a thumbs up. Tell me that you're going to do it and pre-order the book. Because if everybody clubs together with me on this, yeah, it slaps them in the face of what they're trying to destroy again. I'm not gonna shy away from them. Sound, Darren, good to have you on, mate. Yeah. Nobody will ever bring you down because you can't bring a good man down. Well said, Hazel. So again, yeah, please support this book. Yeah. His work been behind this now for the last 2 years. Didn't get released last year because of the problem. And over my dead body, it wasn't going to get done this year. It's not letting me do it, mate. It's because I'm in Lanzarote. No, Anthony, Amazon is worldwide, mate. So we'd appreciate you all clicking on the link and pre-ordering your book now and support us in what we're doing. What I'm still doing on social media, even though there's so much trash on here as well to fucking sift through on a daily basis with these shows. But anyway, nice one for the stars, everyone, as well. Really appreciate that. Stars and shares are always a must for this show. He's doing it now. Thank you, Anthony Chester. Yep, the link's there. Please pre-order your book. I'm supporting the page. Book, Kindle hardback, nice one, Aaron. Oh, we got a few angry faces. Great. Come on. Sheena, thank you for the stars. Well, the angry faces are on now. Please, everybody, click on the stars because it kills them. Kill them with your kindness. Click on the stars and contribute as many as you want right now while they're on. Here's the laughing faces and the angry faces. I'm offering you to come on now, Mr. Neville, with me. I dare you. You're watching right now, and I'm daring you to come on now after everything that Graham's just said. You won't, will you? Because you're ashamed. You're ashamed of yourself. We're all ashamed of you. Everybody's ashamed of what you've been getting up to. It's disgusting. I'm just scared for my mummy. Fucking pathetic. Yeah. Can I just say that angry face is one person? It says it all. Yeah. And I'm going to get myself some tea. Starving. But anyway. Yeah, if you will, start becoming supporters again to the page. Chris Way, yeah. Yes, Peter Lazelle. Any of you, please become supporters to the page again. Debs Miller, thank you for the stars and being a supporter of the page. We want everybody to come back. And for all you newcomers, we want you to become supporters as well. Evening, Peter. Hope you had a good week at work. And I hope you can have a great weekend with the family, no doubt. Hazel, please become a supporter of the page. Yes, Joe. But anyway, look, this show's going to give them all something to talk about. Yeah? So I'll give you one last chance, Mr. Neville, to come on the show, show your face and tell us your thoughts about what you've heard. Yes, M. Warber. Get that badge next to your name again. Debs Miller, 6-month subscriber. Nice. What do you mean, supper? At 9:20. I'll call it tea. I might get up at about midnight for supper. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with your weekend. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody that's pre-ordering the book. Yeah, it means everything at the minute. That really does. Yeah, respect, Graham. Yeah, can I just say as well, nice one. Massive shout out to Graham Cooper for coming on tonight and speaking all that truth. Yeah, but a lot of you I've never heard, and I think a lot of us needed to hear again. Yeah, to not forget. We should never forget that shit. Never. Started to hear about the good you are doing for us. Hazel, thank you so much. But again, yeah, thanks Graham, thanks everybody, and please keep supporting. We want as many supporters back to this page. If you're not a supporter, please become a supporter of the page now. Yeah? Right, everybody, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm out of here. I love yous. Have a top weekend. And I do just make this up as I go along.